At HR Department Dundee and Angus, we use a variety of different social media accounts. We use Twitter, we use Facebook, Google+, YouTube, and we also use LinkedIn. Let's quickly go over some social media basics. Firstly, you're unlikely to get any direct sales through social media, but what you will get is noticed. Customers now expect a business to have a social media presence, and as such it helps to build your business reputation. Social media then should be informative, useful and entertaining. No more than 20% of your social media information should be sales related. A possible exception to this though is LinkedIn. As LinkedIn is used by businesses, people are usually more receptive to direct marketing campaigns. Another thing to bear in mind with social media marketing is that it can take up an awful lot of your time, and because you won't get any direct sales from it, sometimes this is not always time well spent. Consider then automating your social media activity. We use Buffer app for our automation. Buffer app is extremely easy to set up. Simply go to www.buffer.com and click on the Start Scheduling Posts on Social Media button. You're then given the option of connecting to Buffer app using your existing social media accounts. In this example, I've used Twitter, and it really is as simple as that. Just simply put in your Twitter username or email address and password and click the Authorize App button. Once you have logged into Buffer app, you'll see a home screen similar to this one. This one's quite complicated actually because I've got a lot of different accounts connected to it. At the moment though, you'll see that I have selected John P. Training Twitter account. Once you've added multiple accounts as I have, it's quite easy to toggle between them. More accounts can be added at any time by clicking the plus button as shown. When you want to share a post or a tweet, simply click into the What do you want to share box and type your message here. Next, simply select which accounts you want your message to go out to. In this example, I've selected LinkedIn, Facebook, and the HR Department Dundee and Angus Twitter account. I would recommend to anybody using Buffer app to also install the Chrome extension. Chrome is my preferred web browser. After installing the Buffer app extension, you're presented with a Buffer app logo in the top right hand corner of Google Chrome. Clicking on this icon allows you to post the link to that website right across your social media accounts. You can overtype the default message, but remember, if you have a Twitter account connected to Buffer app, you will need to limit your message to 140 characters. Remember also for Twitter to leave the link address intact. With the Chrome extension installed, you will notice that the Buffer app icon now also appears on the Twitter website. You will find a similar link on Facebook. This means that now, rather than having to retweet or repost in real time, you can simply store these to your buffer queue, which means that your retweets and your Facebook shares go out at the time when there are more people on the internet. On first use, you'll need to set up a schedule for each of the accounts that you have linked to Buffer app. In this example, I have selected the Dundee and Angus Twitter account, and to schedule posts for that account, I'm simply clicking on the schedule button at the top of the screen there. You can then select your times by using the Add Posting Time button as shown here. However, to schedule Twitter in Buffer app, you can cheat and use a website called FollowerWonk. Simply go to www.followerwonk.com, and once you've logged in, you can click on the Analyze button as shown. As with Buffer app, Follower Wonk is great because you don't have to download it to your computer. It's a web-based application and you simply log on using your Twitter account details exactly as you did before. Once you've clicked on the Analyze button, you'll be presented with a screen similar to this one. Select the account that you want to analyze here by typing in the username. Remember to select the Analyze Their Followers from the drop-down list here, and then simply click Do It. This then presents you with a lot of very interesting information, but perhaps the most useful, if you scroll down, you will see a graph showing you the hourly Twitter activity of your followers. Scheduling for optimum tweet times then becomes easy. Simply select the number of times a day that you want to tweet, and then click on the Schedule a Buffer button. This will sync in with your Buffer account and automatically optimize your tweets to go out when most of your followers are online. If you're using Facebook, that'll take a little bit more effort. First of all, open the Insights button as shown. Click on Posts, and you're then presented with a graph that shows you when your fans are most likely to be online. You can then go in and manually select times in Buffer app. That means that your posts will go out maybe 10 minutes before the peak times as shown in the graph. Because I have many different Twitter accounts, another website I use quite regularly is TweetDeck. TweetDeck allows you to collect all of your Twitter accounts together in one site, and then you can post between the accounts without having to log out and then log back in again on Twitter. Simply clicking the new tweet icon as shown allows you to scroll between one account and the next. You can also add images, direct messages, etc. Another initially confusing but quite good feature of TweetDeck is that you can customize the view by selecting different column types that you want to see. In this example, I've selected retweet content, which is people that I follow quite regularly and that put a lot of stuff up that's quite good to share. I've got the HR department network obviously as well. I've got the associated column, which is all of my different Twitter accounts together in one. And I've also got the hashtag HR column, which allows me to keep an eye on what's going on in the world of HR. Like anything else, the best way to learn is to have a play around with it yourself. Have fun and feel free to email me though if you need any help with anything. I hope you found that useful.